Welcome to a world where fantasy and reality collide in cars. Soar. We'll highlight the top 10 flying cars that are pushing the envelope in transportation in this astounding video. Get ready to experience the future unfold before your eyes as we unveil these extraordinary marvels of engineering and design. 1. Belt Nexus 4X. The Nexus EV2 aircraft was first exhibited by Bell at the Consumer Electronics Show CES in January 2019, but a refined version designated the Nexus 4X was revealed at CES 2020 when it was first announced at CES 2019 as a six-ducted design. The first flight was scheduled for 2020 with aircraft certification following in 2023. Schedule points subsequently slipped and Bell revised the design under the working title for X. The program appeared to be somewhat inert by late 2021, with drone executives hinting that it was no longer a priority. However, with the following introduction of the new aviation section of the United States aerospace firm, the Nexus appears to be gaining traction. The team is creating the first full-scale prototype with help from Textron and new sibling company Pipistrel, and expects to begin flying it in 2024 or 2025. 2. Joe Beast Electric Aircraft. Joby Aviation, founded in 2009, began designing a two-seat S2 EV2L vehicle but appears to be focusing its efforts more recently on the four-seat S4. A larger S5 variant appears to be in the works as well. However, the secretive business clarified its program ambitions in May 2020, referring to the S4 model as a Generation 1 prototype. In a late September interview with Aviation Week, it was explained that this version is internally referred to as the 1.0, with a larger 5-seat version currently classified as 2.0 or Generation 2. 3. City Airbus. Airbus, now in its sixth year of honing its advanced air mobility strategy, anticipates that its efforts to bring new products to market will be more noticeable this year. The European aerospace business is prepared to begin receiving parts for its City Airbus next-gen EV2L prototype, allowing it to begin assembly this year ahead of the expected initiation of flight testing in 2024. Meanwhile, as more resources are committed to this initiative, the scope of work to construct the ecosystem to support the new all-electric mode of transportation is expanding. New use case projects are being developed in Estonia, Germany, Italy, Latin America, Japan, and Saudi Arabia. 4. Pop-up next car. Airbus, Audi, and Autel design. These have merged a self-driving automobile and an autonomous passenger drone to create the Pop-up Next. A ground module, a cabin, and an air capsule make up the Pop-up Next system. The passenger compartment is conveyed on land by an Audi chassis and allows air flight via an Airbus drone thanks to an electric car drove train with the mobility of an all-electric drone. It is an electric modular drone vehicle that can change from a car to a passenger drone in flight and back. The passenger or transport capsule of the Pop-up Next idea has been redesigned in comparison to the original pop-up design. It is more aerodynamic, roomier, and upgraded with the most cutting-edge interactive technology. It has a capacity of 1 to 2 persons. Additionally, the range and speed have also increased. The creators of Pop-up Next realize that they are still a long way from having actual passengers use this brand new air/road autonomous transportation module vehicle, but they are optimistic that all obstacles will eventually be solved. 5. Aston Martin Volante Vision. Aston Martin, based in the UK, is the driving force behind the luxurious hybrid electric VTOL fixed-wing aircraft project known as the Volante Vision. In order to create the aircraft, Aston Martin formed agreements with Cranfield University, Cranfield Aerospace Solutions, and the Rolls-Royce business. The Volante Vision, according to the business, will fully utilize the most recent developments in aerospace electric propulsion autonomous technologies and Aston Martin's iconic design. The airplane will have a luxurious interior and can accommodate 3 people, 1 in the front and 2 in the back for forward flight. The Volante has twin rudders and fixed wings. 6. Opener's Blackfly. Since its initial flight in August 2014, the Blackfly prototype has completed more than 2,300 flights and traveled more than 23,000 miles. According to Opener, a total of 40,000 flight cycles have been completed by the entire propulsion system. According to the business, the single-seat personal aerial vehicle is classified as an ultralight in the United States and does not require a pilot's license. The aircraft has been classified as a basic ultralight by Transport Canada, necessitating the possession of an ultralight pilot license. Blackfly surpasses the weight restriction for an ultralight aircraft in the United States with a maximum gross takeoff weight of 313 pounds. The weight restriction is higher because it has been classified as an amphibious ultralight according to the opener. Opener promises to be prepared to accept orders. For the Black Flag in 2019, but no other information had been given as of July 2019. While little information has been made public since 2019, the firm claimed in March 2020 that it has been hard at work improving production procedures and vehicle designed to be more durable and effective for future demand. 7. Pantala Concept Age. If Pantu is a company you haven't heard of before, it's because all they've released so far are some incredibly eye-catching renderings of their aircraft. The Pantala Concept H, the 5-seater aircraft which was designed as a Ruby totally electric VTOL, has a futuristic cockpit and outstanding specifications, at least in writing. The Lilium Avtu, another extensively promoted aircraft, may come to mind when you first see the Concept H. That one, however, is built in Germany by the same business. Despite this, there aren't many design or functionality differences between the two, and both promise a range of up to 250 kilometers, about 155 miles. However, Pantu Aviation says that their Chinese aircraft can travel at 300 miles per hour. Foot 186 miles per hour. 8. Bellwether Industries, based in the UK, is getting ready to share video of its magnificent Volar EV2 after building and flying a half-scale prototype. It is the most overtly futuristic design we've ever seen, a flying hypercar for an ideal society that not even science fiction would dare to imagine. Not only is it the most gorgeous EV2 idea we've ever seen, but it also has a good chance of becoming the most beautiful thing we'll likely see in a while. So before we continue, have one final beautiful peek through the photo gallery, and we can infer that the Volar is essentially a large multicopter. All that opulent bodywork conceals the vehicle's ducted fans, which serve as its electric propulsion system. Several of these photographs seem to indicate that there are 4 propulsion systems that don't seem to be able to gimbal thrust and appear to be fixed. 9. Aska Concept 3.0. The Ask ETM 3.0 is a 4-person hybrid electric semi-autonomous VTOL passenger concept design aircraft that needs a pilot's license to fly. Initially a production model, the Ask ATM 3.0 eventually evolved into a concept design. The Ask ATM 3.0 has a range of 250 meters, 402 kilometers, and a maximum cruise speed calculated at 150 miles per hour, 941 kilometers/. Both vertical takeoff and landing VTOL and short takeoff and landing STOL operations are possible with the aircraft. There is plenty of space in the cabin for luggage. The aircraft has a retractable high-tilt wing with 2 propellers that may be utilized for both VTOL and forward flight, as well as 4 propellers mounted on Versus-shaped retractable booms for VTOL. Light passengers have superb visibility. Thanks to the large tall windows, the landing gear and ground transportation are both accomplished by fixed quadricycle wheels on the aircraft's short Versus tail. Booms and wings of the aircraft can be folded back for ground transit and extended for flight. 4 and H1 by Durrani. The Durrani H1 is a 2-passenger electric vertical takeoff and landing eVTOL aircraft with a maximum payload of 500 pounds 227 kilograms. It can be flown manually, remotely, or in the future autonomously. The airplane is controlled by fly-by-wire technologies. Thanks for watching this amazing content. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more incredible and educative content. Thanks.